Welcome everyone to today's video. In this video we're going to continue our form fill. So after the form fill, we're going to learn how to input a date, how to input a radio button, and also we have learned how to input a radio button and also how to input a check button, but we're still going to learn more about it, how we can input a radio button, how we can input a drop down button using HTML. So without wasting much of our time, because I'm going to make it as short as possible, so for us to be able to get it right. So let me remove here. Okay, if you have been following before, you should be able to understand. So here now I'm starting from checkbox. I'm starting from checkbox. So here, okay, the one above is the checkbox. So let's start another. Let me take you through a true radio button. You know, we normally start by inputting label. This label for let me say Mr. Okay, let me say Mr. So you can say that is for label for Mr. Then input type is going to be radio. It's not going to be text. It's going to be radio. Then ID is going to be Mr. What the label. Okay, it's going to be Mr. Then also the value is going to be the same label. Okay, so because of time, I'm going to copy this. The whole of this to this radio. I'm going to copy and paste. So for me to paste, I'll come here, I'll press this. Now I still want to paste more. Okay, instead of this Mr., let me use, because the H4 is choose your state, let me use state in Nigeria. Okay, let me use your country. Okay, for country it's going to be Ghana. So the label will also be Ghana. So the radio, the ID is going to be Ghana. The value is going to be Ghana. Okay, fine. So I'm going to add a break here. Okay, fine. So here, this is the second line. Here is going to be Nigeria. It's going to be Nigeria. So the ID is going to be Nigeria. And the value as well. You can see the advantage of using phone, the disadvantage of using phone. Value is going to be Nigeria. Now I'll add break here. Here is another label. This label is going to be Cameroon. Here is going to be Cameroon. So the radio, the ID is going to be Cameroon. So the value also is going to be Cameroon. Value Cameroon. Fine, I'm going to add another break. Trust you are following. Let me just give it a space so you'll be able to see it very clearly. So now the last one, I'm going to put Mali. So the ID is going to be Mali. The value is going to be Mali. Okay. So I'm still going to break it. Break. Fine, let me run it. Okay, you can see. Choose your country. One, Ghana, Nigeria, Cameroon, Mali. Here. But it should be a radio button whereby you'll be able to choose one. Not all. Should be radio button, not as checkbox. Checkbox, you can choose the two. Either you choose one or you choose the two. Either you choose one or you choose the two, or you choose one and leave the second one. But in time of radio, you should be able to only choose one. No, so you cannot be a resident of two countries at the same time. So you should, but now I've already tick the O, so there is no way I can control it anymore. So what do we do to make sure that we will be able to choose only one country? So we need to add them to make each and every country to be in the same group. We need to add all these to the same group. How do we add it to the same group? Now, I'm going to add a name. I'm going to add a title. So the title now. Here, let me come to the Ghana. At this Ghana, I'm going to add a name. Okay, here is it. I'm going to add a name. So I'm going to give the name the same title. So let me call this one title. Now, when I come to Nigeria, when I add a name, I'm still going to put the same name as the value of the name. So when I come to Cameroon and I put name, I'm going to put the same thing as title. Doesn't mean you use title, you can use any other value, but must be the same thing. Must be the same value all through. So here at Mali, title. Okay, now let me run it. You can see, because I have grouped everything together, so I can only choose one. So instead of me pressing and everything will. Now once I click on Ghana and I click on Nigeria, it's going to remove out of Ghana and come to Nigeria. When I click on Cameroon, definitely I want to choose Cameroon as my country. I cannot choose Cameroon and Nigeria as my country, so I have to choose one. So to do that, I have to group it together. That is what I did here by giving them the same name value. So the same name value. So that signifies that I have grouped the inputs together. The radio inputs, I have grouped it together. So I believe you understand. And if you have any comments, kindly let me know in the group chat. Don't hesitate to drop a comment there. I know most of these things you might not get it clearly, you may not get it straight. As in at your own end, you may not get it straight. So you need to ask questions where necessary. I'll be able to put you through. I'll be able to explain better. So this one I'm repeating here. Someone came to my DM and trying to make a complaint that he didn't understand how it works. That is why I have to repeat this radio button. So kindly take note of that. Now there is an option for drop down, whereby when a visitor visits your website or web page, then the visitor have to select out of the drop down. You want to make a drop down for your visitor to be able to select out of that drop down. You can also put it as a form. So how do we go about that? We're still going to start with the same label. So any input, you have to label it. So let me put this one as payment 1. I'll put that as payment. So now you have to start with select element. Now I see I break it down. Okay, fine. This is how it should be. Select element, then the ID. You can make the name payment. The ID also have to be payment. If you are using this SPCK mobile app, if you understand it very well, it will make your work very easy. I'm telling you, because there are some codes there you don't need to write in full. Once you understand how it works, once you type and it brings it, you just click on it, it will just fulfill the rest. So it will make your work very fast. Make it faster. So now let me give it this space. This space is just on this test code. It's not going to work on your, so this space now is not going to work here. Now that's payment. Now what do we have to do now? We have to give an option. So to give an option, then here let me start with Visa. Okay, let me start with Visa. Apart from Visa, what other payment card do we have? We have here, we have VAV. Yeah. Okay, apart from VAV, what other payment option? We have MasterCard. Apart from that, what other option do we have? Payment option. Okay. Let me just add something like virtual card. virtual card. Okay, fine. So here now, let me break it here. And break it here. So now let me now run it. So you can see this payment. Okay, let me break it so you'll be able to understand. You'll be able to see it very well. Break again. Let me add break as much as possible. Okay, fine. You can see that break, that 3 break, give enough space. So this is the payment. This payment which is here. This payment which starts here. No, it starts here. This is it. That's payment. This is the whole payment code, HTML code. You can see the first label for payment. Then select name, payment, ID, payment. Option 1, value is equal to Visa. Then option 2, value is equal to VAV. Option 3, value is equal to MasterCard. Option 3, value is equal to virtual card. So that's the whole HTML code. I believe you can see it now. So once I run it now, this is how it's going to appear. This is payment. You can see payment at the bottom left hand side. So you can see Visa because I input Visa there as number 1. Once I click on this Visa, you can see when I click at that box, that payment box, you can see you can see that we have Visa, VAV, MasterCard, virtual card. Now it's asking me to choose which one I want to. Now if I choose virtual card, you can see virtual card will come up, will come to number 1. If I choose MasterCard, MasterCard will come to number 1. If I choose VAV, VAV will come to number 1. That means I have chosen VAV as one of my payment method. So that is how to input that is how to input drop down using HTML. That's how to input drop down using HTML. Now there is another thing I want us to take note, which is textEarea, where people can comment. You must have seen that when you read the post at the end of the page, they will now put a text, a comment section where someone can comment, and once they comment, they send, then it will send automatically. So let's look at how we can input that. We still have to start with label. Don't forget label here. Label 4. So what is going to be there? Going to be comment. Yes, fine. It's going to be comment. Then here, instead of input, we're not going to put input. We're going to, okay, let me just textEarea. Wow, this application is very nice. You can see textEarea. It puts name, ID, course, the column, the row. You can specify, can write 3030, but let's just fulfill this. Now the text area, the name, I want it to be comment. The ID also, I want it to be comment. Now the column, which is 30, the row, which is 10. Let's run it and see. Let's run it and see here how it's going to work. can see. You can see this is it. Let me break it down. Let me break it down. You can see this, that is Visa, this is Visa, MasterCard. Now I break it down, you can see comment. Here you can now type whatever you want to be there. It's there for your comment. That's there for your comment. That's there for your comment. But this comment, I want this comment to come to the top of this box. How do you think I can do that? Very simple, Abby. So this label, I need to break it. Once I break that label, that will make the comment to come to the top. You can see the comment is no more at the side, it's now at the top. I believe you get it. Now let's even go there. Instead of row at 10, let me turn row to 30. Let me make it 30. You can see it's very big. You can see it's very big, 30. As in, so it's even good at that 10, because the developer of this app already, they have knowledge of how everything works, so they already perfect everything. You can see there is no any amount of comment, and the more you input the comment, the more this box will be expanding. When you input something that's almost occupied the whole box, the box will continue to expand, It's not going to fill up. Now there's another thing. How can you upload when you fill a form? You can see that they will ask you to attach your photo or your passport, or they will ask you to attach your CV or a document from either from your phone or from your computer. How can we do that? I'll be able to attach. So we're still going to start with label. Don't forget, we're still going to label. Now I'll label this as file. Oh, let me break this text area and break it. Let me break it again. So input text is going to be file. It's going to be file. ID is going to be file. ID is going to be file. So let me now break it down and see what we have. Now you can see this is file. Now once I click on this choose file, you can see it said no file choosing. Once I click here, it has to take me to my phone or my system folder, where I will be able to choose any file. I'll go to my document, choose whatever file I want to choose. Believe you understand. So it's just as simple as that. It's just as simple as that. And once I input a file, okay, let me try to input one file. Now you can see, instead, before it said no file, now file has been attached. So we can also specify the kind of file we want to accept. The kind of file we want to accept, we can also specify. So by coming here, that here accept image png, accept image/png. So when I run this and I want to choose my file, if you are using laptop, it will automatically take me to where I can choose png, and when I upload any other file that is not png, it's not going to accept it. It's not going to accept it, but I believe it's not working because I'm using mobile now. So you can specify, you can go ahead as many as possible. Because portable PDF, I specify PDF. You can specify doc. You can specify image/JPEG and so on. And those are the file type you want. Those are the file type you want this thing to accept. Now, okay, let me remove doc. Okay, let me remove doc and try to upload documents. Let me remove doc and try to upload documents. Okay, I think that document and PDF they are part of the they are part of it. You cannot exclude PDF and doc. You can only exclude any other file. You can exclude them. So this PDF and doc are automatic. They are part of the document that you cannot exclude. Or just if you are using laptop, just try it out on your laptop, so you'll be able to get it right. So you can specify there. Also, there's birthday. How do we choose birthday? How do we choose date? How do we choose birthday? How do we choose date? Now, you should know that we start with label. Then here is going to be day. That's label. That's our label. Birthday. Input type is going to be date. So our ID also is going to be day. Because your ID will always be what your label for. That's what your ID will always be. Now let me run it. You can see our birthday. Choose your birthday. So when you click on this, it will take you to dates. Here you can choose any of the year. You can choose any of the year. You can choose any of the year and it will be there automatically. So that's how to choose birthday. To input date. That's how to input date. That's how to input date. Now let's look at, there's other thing that we need to look at as well. Okay, I think we already look at phone number. Okay, what else do we need to look at? Okay, password. There is no password here. Yes, we need to look at password. Let me come here. After okay, let me say something. After WhatsApp number, let's put password. Okay, here is it. Let's put password. So label, password, this one don't go far. Waiting, I send you can't do like this now. Don't mind this app. Today forward. Label for password. Now input type is going to be password. Input type is going to be password. ID is going to be password. Okay, here is our password. Whatever you put here is going to encode it. It's going to encrypt it. Whatever you input is going to encrypt it, because you already specified that this is a password. A password must not be seen. So we can specify that we want our password minimum length, should be minimum length. It's not bringing it the option. It should be minimum length, where we can input minimum length 6. So you can specify the minimum length of the password you want to be there. You know, some will say your password must no less than 6 characters. So with that, you'll be able to achieve that. So I believe you understand. If you have been following this, you should be able to get exactly what I've done here. You should be able to get it. You should be able to get this. You should be able to get this accurately without any stress, if you have been following me. So what else do we need to look at? Okay, Okay. Apart from birthday, what about if you want someone to choose a number? Okay, let me come to this under password. Let me come to this under password. Don't forget, I still have to label 4. Then that 4 is going to be quantity. Yes. So now we are going to input. Input the text. Now the input type is going to be number. It's going to be number. Then ID is going to be what's your label for. Don't forget, your label, your ID is always what your label is for. And you're here, my label is for quantity. I hope you get that. You can also specify that you want the minimum. Okay, let me run it so you understand what I want to say. You can say quantity here. You can see here, so you can type in. But what about if you say, okay, let me break this down and break this password. What about if you say that you want the minimum to be 1. So you can specify that you want the minimum of the number to be so. You can specify that you want the minimum length, minimum to be 1, and maximum to be whatever maximum you want to set. You can set it like that. Though it might not work on mobile, but it should work on your. If you are using laptop, it should work on your laptop. Now you can also set maximum. You can set maximum to be 100. So you cannot take that box will not take anything more than that is above 100, because you already set minimum to be 1, maximum to be 100. So anything above 100 is not going to, any value above 100 is not going to take it. Any value below 1 is not going to take it. It's not going to accept it. I believe you get the gist now. So that is how it works. That's how it was here. Just try it out. If you are getting it. If you get it, let me know. And if you have any issue regarding that, kindly let me know as well, so I will be able to put you through. Don't forget, I don't know, have we look at submit? And okay, at the end of everything here, we still have to input submit button. But first, input submit. Input submit. That's it. Input submit. Here, apart from submit, if you look at it, that is submit button. Or let me break it down. Apart from submit, I want to input reset. Input type reset. Input type reset. Here, let me break it. You can see reset and submit. You can use CSS to customize all this and make everything look nice. You can use CSS to customize this and make everything look nice. We are still going there, so just stay. We are going there. We are going there gradually. We are going to learn everything that you need to know. So if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe, like and share. Kindly subscribe, like and share. Kindly subscribe, like and share. Now, after entering everything, okay, let me start filling this form. Wow. Ooh. I believe you are still following. I want to fill the form. Three 4 890 password. Choose your country. Let me choose Ghana. Here, let me choose Nigeria using that checkbox. That's checkbox and radio box. Now, what type of visa payment do I want? I want MasterCard. Now, what's my comment? Let me just put something. Let me go and take a file. Birthday. Let me say second as my birthday. Now I already fill everything. If there is an error or any mistake, I can press reset. Then it will reset the whole information I have entered. If I put now, you can see that's cleaned the whole information I have entered. You can see it closed the whole information. So I believe you should understand how this works. Kindly try it on your mobile phone or on your laptop and get back to us for anything you don't understand about this coding aspect of it. Things kindly get us to us. Get along to us. Let's take you by hand. Get along to us. I'm going to take you by hand and record another video with that respect. Alright, see you in our next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Welcome.